The Foo Fighter.
Welcome to another episode of me, the Foo Fighter. Hope everyone out there liked my first video. Hope everyone's cooking. I've heard a good few things in our gym specifically about it, so thanks to everyone involved in that. Anyways, on to this week's one. It is Saturday. What does it mean? Cheat day, Faturday, cheat meal. This week for pizza. I'm absolutely wanting it this week. But at the same time, I've got to think, got a holiday in a few weeks. I know a few of the lads are on fight camp. So anyway, right, how to make healthy pizza with me, the Foo Fighter. It's all the basics, right? The first thing you need, brown wraps. I like cheddar ones as well. Add a little bit more to it. Your base, tomato puree. Gonna go with a little bit of cheese, so we're gonna go with feta. Nice little healthier alternative to that. Spinach, a bit of greens. Gotta always have the greens in. We're gonna add a little bit of like Spanish sausage, basically, something to give it a bit of meat flavour, and also as well the absolute pizza secret, if you're not onto it, oregano. Honest to God, anywhere you go where they do good pizza, that kind of signature taste, it's literally just this, and you'd be surprised. Literally pennies to provide you with a good, like, really good tasting pizza. This is how easy it is. It literally takes 5 minutes. What you're going to do first is you're going to take your puree and you're just going to put on a little bit in here. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect where you're putting it. Maybe that'll do. Just that. When you put that aside, take a spoon. All you're going to do is you're just going to rub this in all the way around. If you need to put more on, you need to put more on. If you need less, just scrape it off and use it on the next pizza. So for me, I'm literally just rubbing it all over at the moment, trying to get it. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but at least it's covered, just so you've got that tomato-y base. So you can see now, I'm near enough covered. Just got to watch that one underneath. Don't want it to stick. Right. So that's the tomato one done. After that, you're going to just take your feta cheese, and basically I'm going to advise you just break it up in your hand. You don't need to use you don't need to like kind of slice it or dice it or do anything. It just comes off in your hands. So what you do is just take a bit of this. What you're going to do is you're just going to put it on the pizza, just dead easy. See how easy it is to crumble if I just put it over. If I had to give a bit of advice on this, I'd just keep it nice and small all over. And the reason is because when you come to cook it, any bigger bits, they're not going to melt anywhere near as good as what they would with others. Oh, that's a little bit big. So I'm going to just crumble that in. Maybe that piece as well. Maybe a little bit big. So just finish off with a bit of that. And it's literally that easy. You don't need to absolutely cover it to death. It does melt. And also you've got to remember, it is cheese. It's a bit of a cheat, but at the same time, it is a clean treat. After this, secret weapon, oregano. Okay, so what you do is just open it up, and all you're gonna do is just sprinkle it all over. That's all you're doing. You don't have to go absolutely metal on it. I'm only putting a little bit on. As you can see, it's just enough really for the pizza. Just literally that amount. That is definitely going to give you that kind of Italian-y, like pizza-y taste that you probably wouldn't get if you just use cheese and tomato together. On to the next stage now, you're going to put some greens on it. So what I do is, I definitely recommend some spinach. Try and slice this up as well. So you don't want to put massive amounts of leaves on there. You literally just want it. So you just, near enough, just like kind of dusting the top, if I had to describe it in any way, shape or form. The cheese obviously will melt within each side, so don't worry about that. So when you're in there, you've got your greens, and I can tell you now, they will wilt when they're in the oven in a minute. So after that, next stage then is get some salami, sausage, etc. I've already pre-cut these, so it's a case now of just placing them on. and just placing them around your pizza. If you really want to do a big Faturday, should I say, I would recommend maybe just cutting a bit more salami and a little bit more cheese on top as well. Make it really gooey. Tell you now though, that's not for the faint-hearted, especially if you're in fight camp, or like me, pretending he's in fight camp, but he really is going on holiday. That's basically it. On to the next stage now, you're going to put some greens on. So what I do is, I definitely recommend some spinach. Try and slice this up as well. So you don't want to put massive amounts of leaves on there. You literally just want it, so you just, near enough, just like kind of dusting the top, if I had to describe it in any way, shape or form. The cheese obviously will melt within each side, so don't worry about that. So when you're in there, you've got your greens, and I can tell you now, they will wilt when they're in the oven in a minute. So after that, next stage then is get some salami, sausage, etc. I've already pre-cut these, so it's a case now of just placing them on and just placing them around your pizza. If you really want to do a big Faturday, should I say, I would recommend maybe just cutting a bit more salami and a little bit more cheese on top as well. Make it really gooey. Tell you now though, that's not for the faint-hearted, especially if you're in fight camp, or like me, pretending he's in fight camp, but he really is going on holiday. That's basically it. The next stage is get yourself an oven pan and then cover it in your tin foil. Also as well, pre-warm your oven. It does say 180 on there, not like the other time when I said 180 but it was 200. And all we're going to do is we're just going to put the pizza onto there and put it in the oven. Just like that. That's all it is. So we're only literally going to put that in here for a couple of minutes and we're done. So it's literally been a couple of minutes. Just going to take it out. Oh yeah. It smells really good as well. Doesn't look that much different, but I'll tell you now, the cheese is a lot more melty than what it looks. Time to dish it up. Here you go with the finished product in itself. You can tell it's done as well because all the edges start really crisping up. You can really like feel it. Yeah, all I can say is enjoy that one. I can't wait. And that is basically it. It's literally took me a couple of ingredients and a couple of minutes to put it together, and then another 2 minutes in the oven. I'd suggest if you want a little bit more crispy, put it in the grill instead for a couple of minutes, and then if you want to crisp it up even more, and maybe put a little tiny like teaspoon worth of olive oil over the top as well. Anyways, I'm starving, so I'm going to go and eat this. Hope you enjoy this. My next one's going to be on healthy Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, and yeah, don't miss that. So keep on cooking.